KQKI News. Good morning. I am Brady Burrell. I'm coming to you live from Morgan City, where I wanted to come on and bring you an update on what's going on with the recovery of now Hurricane Francine, the recovery efforts. I was able to get out this morning, speak to some local officials due to internet issues. I'm just being able to come on now to bring those interviews to you, but I do want to bring you an interview now. I was able to speak to Morgan City Police Captain John Schaff this morning, who wanted to bring us some information, and we'll let you watch that now. KQKI News. I'm Brady Burrell. I'm coming to you downtown Morgan City with city queer phase of Hurricane Francine. Captain Schaff, what can you tell the citizens of Morgan City?
Yeah, what the infrastructure's like. City crews are out right now assessing that. We're not sure how long we're going to be out, but we're going to get an update later this morning on how long that's going to be. We're going down to our feed from Glico, so there's a good chance that damages to the lines is going to be minimal. Excuse me. I want to remind everybody about electricity that the red light's down, four-way stops. We don't want to have any accidents. If you need anything, contact the Morgan City Police Department. We're going to do everything we can to help.
If someone wants to check in on these contractors, make sure they're licensed, bonded, insured, what's the best way for them to do that?
If you got a question about it while they're there, you contact the police department. We'll check them out. There's also a website you can check on with the state. I'm not sure of it, but you're going through state resources to make sure that they're properly insured.
Definitely Secretary of State and also Better Business Bureau would be a great place to start. Captain Schaff, I know you have a meeting in a few minutes. We'll check in with you later this morning after that meeting for an update.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. And of course, I'm Brady Burrell coming to you. And we start out that. And again, that was Captain Schaff with the Morgan City Police Department. I was also able to speak to Berwick Mayor Duval Author, who had this update for us. KQKI News, I'm Brady Burrell, and coming to you from downtown Berwick, and I am with Berwick Mayor Duval Author. Mayor Author, tell us how Berwick fared
Biggest storm I've ever seen. I just think the National Weather Service missed out on their prediction on this. It was a lot worse than what it was. What they predicted, inches of rain. One wet rain gauge that I called to check was a 10-inch, and it was already over full. So they don't know how much water. One in Morgan City a lot more than what we bargained for. Overall, we fared very well, and the fact that we had no injuries or deaths. We had two go out in the middle of that storm and rescue those people out of those trailers. I had a lot to ask of them, but they went out there and did that. 10 streets that are completely blocked with trees. Our crews, as you can hear some of the chainsaws working right now out there cleaning those streets up where people can get by. Roof damage, God knows how many roofs have got damage on them in Berwick. Trees. Now I'm going to compare this to Andrew, which was a windstorm that was a Category 5. We had more trees down in Berwick for this storm than we had for Andrew. Just to tell you how much wind we had. God knows how much we had. Good Lord was the only one who could tell us.
Of course, the question on everyone's mind would be utilities, electricity is obviously any utilities beyond your. But It's working. They've got to get these power lines cleaned up, the trees. A lot of people asking about gas. Can you give us on that one?
Well, we're having a problem with gas generators on the far west end of of Berwick. In the area you drive in certain part of the country club estates, there's just not enough gas to power those generators. The rest of the town fared well. We had no loss of gas or water. Electricity-wise, we lost it early in the storm. It's never, recovered. I spoke to Clico this morning. They've got crews coming this way to do assessments. They don't know how many poles they're going to need, how many crews they're going to need to get us up and running with electricity. But we still have water. We still got gas. Right now, I would think that most of the generators are working because it's giving them a time up for everybody to catch up.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Mayor Duval Arthur. We'll definitely be in touch on the progress.
Thank you, Brady, and thank you for getting the word out to our people. Like I say, I'm sorry for the people that have generators that we don't have enough gas for them, but we're trying to correct that problem. We do have an agreement with Patterson that we're going to hook our gas line up to theirs, and we're going to buy gas from Patterson. It's going to be the simplest way that we can do this, the simplest fix we can do, but it's not ready to happen tomorrow by any means. We got to wait until the mandatory 10-day waiting period.
Well, thank you very much. If you can keep me updated on that, but we know it's going to take some time. Thanks a lot, Aaron. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Brady, and I hope everybody's safe.
Thank you very much. And I'm Brady Burrell with Mayor Duval Arthur from the town of Berwick for KQKI News, your local news leader. And again, that's Berwick Mayor Duval Arthur. I do want to show you something real quick. I was able to get this footage for you just a few months ago. That is on Highway 182 in Morgan City. You can see this business sustained some heavy damage to that concrete wall right there. This is not red damage, but isolated damage throughout the area. Of course, our homes lost their roofs, trees, power lines down, and of course, that is the $1 million question right now. As far as power is concerned, there is no timeline exactly when we may receive power. Right now, Morgan City, of course, they do own their own power plant. From what I understand, as John Sheff said, the Clico transmission lines did receive minimal damage. They do feed power to Morgan City, from what I understand. So hopefully they can get that going as soon as possible. We did receive this update from Clico this morning. They're saying that they are assessing damage to its electrical system caused by Francine, which left approximately 37,000 customers statewide without power. According to weather forecasts, Francine made landfall as Category 2 hurricane on Wednesday night and moved across Louisiana this morning. Clico's hardest hit parishes were Iberia, St. Mary, and St. Tammany. Clico and contractor crews have been mobilized, and they're surveying the damage and making repairs to begin power restoration, said Clint Robichaud, the Director of Distribution Operations and Reliability. So far, their damage assessments have uncovered multiple broken poles, downed wires, and some equipment damage. Clico has set up 11 staging areas across the state with materials and equipment, has assembled a team that includes Clico employees and 1,755 additional line mechanics, tree trimmers, and damage assessors. Robichaud went on to say that they also want to remind their customers that one of the most dangerous parts of a storm is right after it passes. Robichaud added they are waking up this morning and beginning to clean up, and everyone should stay clear of down power lines and avoid areas of debris that could be touching power lines. They say that assume all down power lines are live and stay away from diagnosed, report any unsafe situations to 911 and call CLECO at 800-622-6537. We also want to stress generator safety. Generators should be operated outdoors only and in well-ventilated areas, and don't exceed the rated capacity of the generator, and only refuel when the engine is off and cool. So again, everyone is wanting their electricity on. The best thing I can tell you, it will take some time. Don't necessarily expect it today or tomorrow. We don't know that. But it's not going to be an easy or quick process. In just a few moments, we're going to be uploading a virtual tour of as we assessed damage in Berwick. Berwick took a heavy hit when it came to down power lines, trees, including the south side of Berwick, especially around River Road. Country Club forms, not as much, but it's going to take time for the tree cutters to come in and trim those trees, those limbs, and then for CLECO to assess the power situation. So it will take time, folks. We just want to be patient as much as we can as we wait this situation out. So I'll be uploading that virtual tour that I was able to take with Berwick Assistant Police Chief J.P. Henry this morning. It will be uploaded as soon as I keep the video up, and you can see exactly what's going on. Folks, please be safe out there. Our first responders, our power companies, they're doing their very best they can, our utility workers, and let's hope and pray for the best as we recover from Hurricane Francine. For KQTI News,